Tonight, Southeast Texas doctors putting pressure on schools to defy the governor and create their own mask policies. The physicians putting it bluntly, saying we, the frontline healthcare workers, are concerned, and we are here to speak in favor of a short-term mask mandate. They went on to say the current healthcare system locally is extremely strained and is on the verge of not being able to take on any more sick patients. Now, so far, no local schools have been willing to mandate masks.
And tonight, we are taking a closer look at how fast this virus can spread in kids. 12 News reporter James Grant sat down with one of the pediatricians who wrote that letter.
Days Jordan, Dr. Ramona Ataya-Dakour tells me this virus is no longer one that's affecting only older people. And with the rise of the more contagious variants, and the Stevenson family is no exception.
What a time to be alive.
Julie Stevenson says she and her 4 kids all tested positive for COVID within the past 2 weeks. She says they caught the virus from her husband, who had been vaccinated, but her kids have been hit the hardest.
The baby, she's had the worst symptoms. She had issues with fever for a couple of nights, and it disturbed her sleep and a lot of coughing, and she was just miserable.
While Stevenson says her 9-month-old baby has suffered the most, her other kids dealt with fatigue, headaches, and coughing. Pediatrician Dr. Ramona Ataya-Dakour isn't surprised.
Every day we're seeing more and more of these phone calls that are sort of increasing as we're, each day.
While many kids have had mild symptoms, Dr. Dakour says she's concerned cases will spike even more now that schools have started and most aren't wearing masks.
So I do expect that we're going to have a pretty large increase in cases coming up in the next few weeks as school starts up. And this is what worries me. Not only children getting it, but bringing it home to their families.
On top of that, she's worried about the lack of pediatric ICU capacity in our area.
Any COVID patients, if they need hospitalization, are getting sent to Houston because we just don't have the capacity to take care of those kids.
Back at the Stevensons, Julie says the kids are improving, but this battle has reaffirmed her plan to mask up her kids when they return to school.
And I just had the conversation with them this morning. Not everybody's going to be wearing masks, and but I want y'all to, and it's important, and we don't want to go through this again.
Dr. Dakour urges adults, especially those with kids, to get vaccinated so they not only protect themselves, but also their kids. Live in Beaumont, James Grant, 12 News.